Okay, the June 24th, 2014 meeting of the Human Services Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Andrews is excused. Dr. Carbone?
Here.
Chairman Colby is excused. Mrs. Draw? Here. Mr. Gamina? Ms. Cayley? Here. Mr. Lightfoot? Here. Mr. Marionetti? Here. Dr. Quattro? Here.
Okay, thank you. Is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
There's not.
Is there anyone present who is not signed up to speak who would like to address the committee at this time? No. Okay. The next item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes. You have the May 20th, 2014 minutes before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. New business. The next item on the agenda is new business. Madam Clerk.
Referral 14-0211, acceptance of a grant.
Moved by Legislator Quattro, seconded by Legislator Draw. Is there any discussion? Legislator Cayley.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Usually stayed up. Just a couple questions, if I could. Thanks. Through you to the administration. This is the fourth time the grant has been received. Is this considered an evidence-based program?
I guess through the chair, yes, it is.
Thank you. And with regards to the evidence-basedness of it, could at a later date I get some information as to what has been the outcome over the past 4 years? Through the chair.
Through the chair, we're happy to provide that.
Thank you. And one more question. Could you give me the target areas through the chair?
Through the chair, the target areas with the current grant include zip code designations, which include 14605, 14608, 14609, 14611, and 14621.
Thank you. And that just brought up a different question through the chair. Is there any, do you find the potential of either adding a zip code or adding a zip code and deleting a zip code? Thank you.
Through the chair, could you clarify your question, please?
Through the chair, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zip codes. Is there ever the possibility of lapping in another zip code, or is there the possibility of deleting a zip code due to results and adding on a different zip code that's not been served?
Through the chair, yes.
Thank you. And then one more then. Are any of these, through the chair, are any of these two possibilities, are either of these two possibilities in the works now, in discussion?
Through the chair, what I can tell you is that, you know, when our last, I guess, maybe set of data, which covered maybe a 4-year period of time, you know, we had different numbers of zip codes, you know, in that collection pool. And so we look at our data that we have for the most recent years, and we use that in the evaluation of what to target.
Thank you. That's it. Thank you.
Any further discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
Referral 14-0212.
Moved by Legislator Draw, seconded by Legislator Gamina. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries.
Referral 14-0214.
Moved by Legislator Gamina, seconded by Legislator Marionetti. Any discussion? Legislator Cayley.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Through you to the administration, according to our records, and in no way, shape, or form am I opposed to this appointment or confirmation of the appointment. I do feel that Dr. Kennedy has been doing a stellar job for Monroe County. But I just wanted to get my dates straight. When Dr. Doniger retired, Dr. Kennedy was confirmed to take his replacement. Could you explain how Dr. Kennedy became the director of the health department? Through the chair. Just such a long question.
Through the chair, in the interest of being as accurate as possible, I will provide you that and the timeline of what transpired there in written response.
Okay, that's fine, thank you.
Any further discussion?
If I could, one more question, and in that, or today, through the chair, if you could, would you explain, is this appointment different from any other of the appointments of the past health directors?
Any further discussion?
Yeah, I will be, through the chair, the appointment is, the change here is a reflection of the change that has been initiated in the charter, and changing this to a position that makes Dr. Kennedy the commissioner. That'll set a 6-year term for him, and that really is the substantive change that occurs. If there's anything more specific that you're interested in, I mean, more.
No, thank you
Okay.
very much.
Any further? Okay, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Are there any other matters to come before the committee? There being no other matters, the June 24th, 2014 meeting of the Human Services Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Human Services Committee is scheduled for Tuesday, July 29th, 2014 at 6 p.m.